Today's topic is on cricket marketing. I will tell you about Pakistan Super League marketing. Hit the red bell icon and subscribe. My name is Saad. Looking at PSL from a brand advertising perspective. Pakistan Super League was a dream come true for Pakistan cricket and its fans alike. Both foreign and Pakistani players competing in the PSL T20 Tournament was, indeed, a delight for cricket fans to witness. As a fan myself, I feel that the PSL will become more of a game changer for Pakistan and the country's cricketing landscape as it progresses and, by flourishing, will enable us to accomplish a lot more, including the projection of a softer image of Pakistan. 1. Brand reactions in PSL Season 1. Given that the PSL debuted in 2016, the event was a complete experiment for Pakistan and the brands in our market. Nobody had expected the overwhelming response the tournament received and, despite a lack of innovation in marketing strategy, the lead sponsors were able to effectively capitalize on the outcome. Although brands like HBL, Mobile Inc., ZIC Oils and Lubricants and Giggly Boom Boom Bubblegum created customized communication, more opportunities could have been explored like merchandising, commentator endorsements etc. 2. A successful communication mix. Amongst all the sponsors that became a part of PSL, HBL'S attaching itself to PSL, the tournament is known as HBL PSL, served as a successful value proposition since HBL will be spoken whenever PSL is mentioned or discussed formally, especially on the media and by announcers and commentators during the tournament. Moreover, given that HBL has historically used cricket in its communication, capitalizing on singular brand association with PSL was a perfect way of further strengthening the association and, thus, capitalizing on improved top-of-mind numbers. Crucially, they also altered product offerings and communication to better align with the overall cricketing theme. For instance, HBL loans and HBL credit cards had offers for its customers to be a part of HBL PSL by availing given offers etc. The bank also incorporated the official PSL Fantasy League, an online game, into their communication mix surrounding PSL. 3. Quantifying HBL's investment. Around PKR 300 million were projected by HBL on the entire first season, which eventually paid off by raising the brand's awareness scores. Since 2016 was the initial year, the complete corrective strategy will be deployed in next year where the brand will be able to reap more benefits in the next 2 years. We can expect to see more amplification starting 2 to 3 months before the actual event. 4. Effective brand executions in PSL. Cricket as a sport has a uniquely unifying quality in Pakistan, where the nation is held in thrall when the Pakistan team is in action. Unlike other international events, there is greater room for flexibility in terms of creative executions for events such as PSL. In my opinion, such executions were not pre-aligned by most advertisers. Rather, I believe, they saw upward curving results initially and capitalized accordingly. Some were successful in utilizing the correct creative sense and broke through the clutter, whereas others merely leveraged the hype without any innovative solutions. In this regard, Oi Hoy sponsored boundary announcements by commentators was one particular instance that stood out, along with Boom Boom Bubblegum's endorsement-based commercial featuring Darren Sammy. This kind of communication will have particularly high consumer recall, which, I believe, is the key to any brand's victory, and there will be more amplification opportunities for bigger brands in the future. 5. Bigger, better, bolder. No one anticipated the success PSL has garnered, locally as well as internationally. Who would have thought that Indian batsman, Yuvraj Singh would have shown support for Peshawar Zalmi and Virat Kohli for Karachi Kings? Coming back to the subject, in the first year, there was quite a bit of experimentation by organizers as well as advertisers in the tournament. It is expected that next year we will see a different, read very high, price tag for similar mileage, and I believe that a big chunk will be allocated next year to non-TV mediums, creating complete marketing and communication packages. Industry experts are predicting that the project will be worth $1 billion next year. The HBL Pakistan Super League, PSL, has entered into partnerships with short-form video sharing service TikTok and social media site Facebook. PSL's arrangement with Facebook, which was agreed by the Pakistan Cricket Board, PCB, will see the social media platform broadcast globally the 20 remaining matches of the T20 cricket competition's 6th season, while also helping the PCB explore new avenues for revenue generation. Facebook's paid online event service will help the PCB monetize the matches by requiring fans to pay a nominal one-time sign-up fee of about $4.99 to access the live coverage. The broadcast can then be watched at any time. Press the like button and subscribe to Knowledge Builder. As part of its partnership with TikTok, the PSL will be working closely to develop bespoke content for users, along with promoting the contributions of existing fans that follow the league. During this season's resumption in Abu Dhabi, TikTok users will have the opportunity to engage with and generate content on the platform. Daraz wins the digital streaming rights for HBL PSL 2022 to 2023. Pakistan Cricket Board hosted the bid for 7th and 8th season of HBL PSL's digital streaming rights in Lahore on December 24 with participation from extremely competitive contenders including Daraz, A Sports, Jio TV, Trans Group and TapMad. The winner of the bid, Daraz, leading e-commerce platform of Pakistan, had previously also proven to be a game-changer with over 300 million views during the streaming of ICC T20 World Cup. The platform's mission has been digitalization and it has been actively working towards building infrastructure to improve the growth of the country's e-commerce industry. Daraz also believes in making sports and specifically cricket as a force that brings users from every corner of the country together with free-of-cost streaming that no other platform offers. According to Pakistan Cricket Board, Daraz submitted the highest bid in accordance to the public tender process which was 175% higher than the previous years pertaining to the increase in digital players in the market. Amar Hassan, Chief Marketing Officer at Daraz, shared his excitement on winning the cutthroat competition. We are proud to once again unite Pakistanis on our platform to watch their most loved national cricket tournament. With the support of our high technology and back-end support, we are confident to provide access to every individual in the country. Our goal through sports partnerships is to provide shoppertainment to our users and make entertainment accessible through digitization to all. Pakistan Cricket Board, PCB, Chairman Ramiz Raja has revealed that the HBL Pakistan Super League, PSL, 2022 profits jumped to 71%, which is the highest in the history of the T20 league, and the franchises earned around PKR 900 million each, approximately 38 Indian rupees crores. Shaheen Shah Afridi-led Lahore Qalandars won the Pakistan Super League, PSL, 2022 by defeating Mohammad Rizwan-led Multan Sultans by 42 runs in the final on Sunday, February 27. There is no doubt that the HBL Pakistan Super League 7 has been a phenomenal success, Ramiz Raja elaborated. There is no doubt that the HBL Pakistan Super League 7 has been a phenomenal success and this is largely due to the fact that we had amazing crowds, both in Karachi and Lahore. In my professional career, I have never seen such charged up, overwhelming, enthusiastic, lively and supportive crowds, particularly in Lahore. On behalf of the Pakistan Cricket Board, I thank all the fans who crossed the turnstiles to not only play their significant part in the success of HBL PSL 7 but through our high-definition production showcased Pakistan as a cricket-passionate country. I would like to thank our sponsors, players, franchises, the medical team, law enforcing agencies, local and provisional administrations, commentators and crew members, and ground staff for their untiring efforts, as well as millions watching on television all around the world who made this HBL PSL a memorable spectacle. If you liked the video, please subscribe to Knowledge Builder.